Are you planning to go on a cruise and are a little concerned because your itinerary includes sea days and you're afraid of being bored? I've even heard people say that they're afraid of feeling trapped on the boat because they won't have any place to go on days with no ports of call. If you want some ideas on how to make the most of your sea days, then this is the video for you. I recently took a 15-day transatlantic cruise on the Carnival Valor from Barcelona to New Orleans, which included a whopping 11 sea days. And I have to tell you, I was never bored. I'm Raquel with SWAN Travel, and my goal is to help cruisers, especially those over 50, to cruise confidently and make the most of their vacation. In this video, we'll look at 10 things that you can do to make the most of your sea days on your next cruise. So, let's get into it. You've had your coffee and enjoyed a leisurely morning in your cabin. Now is a good time to take advantage of one of my favorite sea day activities on Carnival, and that is the Sea Day Brunch. As the name implies, this brunch is only offered on sea days, and it is very popular. Most of the menu items are included in your cruise fare. You will want to use your Carnival Hub app to check in and reserve a time. Expect the wait to be anywhere from 10 to 40 minutes, but the app will let you know when your table is ready. Once seated, you will be offered coffee, juice, pastries, as well as made-to-order dishes. We ordered the shrimp and grits, which was a $6 upcharge, and the classic eggs Benedict, which is included. It was a nice change from the breakfast buffet. One way to make the most of your time on board is to spend some time exploring the ship. Not only will it help you get oriented, but you are likely to stumble upon some of the out-of-the-way areas that are perfect for a relaxing break away from the more crowded venues. And don't forget to explore the outdoor areas as well. We found some great spots to grab a lounging chair and relax away from the crowded pool area. We saw one of the most beautiful sunsets one evening as we were wandering around the third floor deck. It's moments like these that can take your breath away and remind you of what makes cruising so special. There will be a ton of activities available for you to do on sea days, so your toughest decision will be to decide which ones you want to do. I love trivia, and there was no shortage of trivia games available, especially on sea days. If trivia isn't your thing, then you might enjoy bingo or a fun craft class. I went to a class on making the cute little towel animals that the cabin steward leaves in your room. And don't sleep on the champagne art auction. I've cruised for years and never thought this was something I'd be interested in. But I ended up enjoying it so much. And that's the other great thing about cruising, that you will have opportunities to try so many different things. So don't be afraid to try something new. You just might find your new favorite thing. If you happen to splurge for a cabin with a balcony, a sea day is the perfect time to put it to good use. What we did is we ordered a sandwich tray before the cruise to be delivered to our cabin on our first sea day. I thought it was a good deal at about $20 or so. So we brought on our own champagne and had a nice time on the balcony eating our fancy sandwiches and sipping on champagne. It felt so luxurious. But you can do the same thing by ordering room service to enjoy your balcony. And don't worry if you didn't book a balcony cabin, because there are many places to get some amazing sea views on several of the outdoor deck areas. Just secure a spot and then head to the Lido to grab some refreshments. This is also a great opportunity to do another one of my favorite sea day activities, which is taking a day nap. I find that if I'm going to splurge on specialty dining, I prefer to do it on sea days. On port days, I'm usually too exhausted to want to get back on the ship and get dressed for a special dinner. Sea days are perfect for this though because you have much more flexibility with your time. Also, when at port, we often eat in the city we are visiting so that we can taste some of the local cuisine and return to the ship full. And you definitely want to have an empty belly when you are dining at a specialty restaurant. Be sure you make your reservations ahead of time, even before you begin your cruise if you can. Some of the popular restaurants can be a little difficult to book, especially during peak times. Sea days are a good time to visit the casino if that's your thing. The casino will be closed when the ship is at port, so it's not even an option then. But on sea days, it will be open 24/7. If you don't like crowds, I find that the casino is much less crowded during the day. After dinner, it can get pretty jam-packed, but the energy of the crowd can also be fun. Keep in mind that gone are the days when you would automatically be offered free drinks just for playing in the casino. Now drinks are offered either through a casino offer or if you have accumulated a certain number of points while playing. One of my favorite sea day pastimes is to play a fun game of cards. It's such a fun and relaxing way to spend some time while snacking and people watching. If cards is not your thing, I saw people playing board games, dominoes, mahjong, so do what you like and enjoy your day at sea. You might be surprised at my final tip, and that is to plug back in for a minute. On port days, I rarely have time to check my email or take care of any non-cruise related business. Even though I try to stay unplugged as much as possible, I do need to check in every now and then, and sea days are the perfect time to do this. Of course, if you do not have access to the ship's Wi-Fi, then you will want to do the opposite and wait until you're in port, because 9 times out of 10, the port is going to have free Wi-Fi available for you to use. However you decide to spend your days at sea, please do me one favor and don't forget to see at least one sunrise and one sunset. On this cruise, we passed through the Strait of Gibraltar and were blessed with the most beautiful moonrise as the moon moved above the mountains of Tangier. It was a sight that absolutely took my breath away and really made this trip extra special. I really hope you found this video helpful, and I would love for you to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And if you don't mind, please hit the like button and comment and let me know your tips for a fabulous sea day. And as always, thank you for watching.